Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel KANYA Art and Craft. This is Devopriya and this time I've come up with a Buddha painting with some different techniques. Hope this video will help you to learn something new. Now let's get started. Here I'm using an old canvas. Taking this white gesso, I'll be applying 2 layers of this gesso to cover up the canvas properly, and then I'll start with the painting. Using a flat brush to apply gesso on the canvas. Now I'm taking Cerulean Blue, Turquoise Blue, Mauve, Deep Magenta and Prussian Blue. Pour these colors on the canvas on a random manner and then use a flat brush to blend them together. I'm also adding some light green shade on some parts to make it look brighter. Basically, I'm blending all the colors together to create a cool tone background. Using vertical stroke for this painting. Now I'm using liquid-based acrylic gloss medium as a color thinner. You can also use fluid paints instead of using this process. So since I don't have fluid color available, so I thought of making a DIY fluid color using this technique. If you have fluid colors available, then you can use that directly. You don't need to mix it with any other medium. As you can see, I'm mixing all the colors in different bowls and keeping them ready for the next step. Now let's have some fun with colors. So here I've taken one balloon and now we will pour all the colors one by one following the center. To get a better effect, please make sure that you apply the lighter shade. In my case, it's white color. So if you're noticing, I'm applying this white color after each layer or alternate layers. I have already drawn the sketch on a paper. Now placing 2 tracing paper and then placing the sketch and secure it using a masking tape so that it doesn't move from its place. Drawing the outlines with black color using brush number 1. Now using a color pencil to draw few lines. Now I'll apply a darker shade of blue on the one side of the line to highlight using an old rough end brush for blending. This blending process is very simple. First you need to apply the color outside of the line and then use a dry rough end brush to blend the color. Remember to clean your brush using a tissue paper or a cotton cloth each time after using to get best result. And if you're enjoying the process of making this painting, then please subscribe to our channel and hit on the bell icon to get notification of our upcoming projects. And if you find this video helpful, then don't forget to give us a like. Now applying this darker shade of blue on the corner of the eyes to create depth. To make this darker blue shade, I have added a very little amount of black along with Prussian Blue. So the ratio would be 3:1. 3 of Prussian Blue and 1 of black. I have planned this Buddha painting tutorial specially for beginners and kept all the steps and process very simple and easy so that anyone can recreate this. And don't forget to tag us if you're recreating this painting and posting it on social media. Applying lighter shade of blue on the nose part to highlight. Apply lighter shade of blue on the eyelid and then blend it using a clean wet brush. I have mixed white with cerulean blue to make this shade. The ratio would be 2:1, 2 of white and 1 of cerulean blue. Applying the same lighter shade just under the eyebrows and again blending it using a clean wet brush. So this is how we can highlight few parts using lighter shade. Applying darker shade on some corners to create depth. So you must have noticed throughout the painting I have used one single technique, that is one single blending technique basically, to complete the whole painting. So if you learn this technique, you can make whatever you want. Name of the process is wet on dry blending technique. So basically you should have a dry background to start with this process. First you need to apply a lighter or a darker shade on one side, and then you need to blend the color using a clean wet brush. You can also use a dry, rough and flat brush. You just need to dab the brush around the color to blend it. If you're using flat, rough and brush for blending, then make sure the brush should always be dry. So just use a tissue paper or a cotton cloth to wipe off all the extra color after each use. And if you're using a round brush for blending, then dip the brush into the water after each use. Wipe off all the extra water from the brush using a tissue paper or a cotton cloth, and then start blending again. Drawing this spiral design on the hair part using brush number 1. Here I'm using black color to draw the spirals. Now I'm planning to add some tinge of gold in the painting to enhance the look of this. So for that I'm using gold leaves. Now let's check out the process of applying this golden leaves. First I'm cutting small strips of gold leaves so that we don't end up getting a lot of wastage. Here I'm taking this gilding adhesive from Mauve. Now using round brush number 2 and applying this glue on those areas where I want to place gold leaves. Be very careful while applying this glue and try to use a small size brush when you're planning to cover small areas. After applying the glue, we need to wait for 10 minutes. Then we need to start placing the gold leaf wherever we have applied the glue. Once you place the gold leaf over the glue, just use a flat brush and softly press the gold leaf against the board. Once you're done sticking with the gold leaf, let it rest for at least half an hour. Then take a flat brush, keep rubbing over the gold leaf and try to remove the extras. Here I'm taking light green color, cerulean blue and deep magenta. Taking my detailing palette knife and applying few strokes of light green color just adjacent to the golden color. Okay, now how to decide where to apply which color? As you can see, I have kept the background in cool tone. I have used different shade of green, blue, purple, mauve, magenta. So we will decide according to the background colors. Wherever we have green color on the background, on that areas we'll apply light green shade to highlight. On the other parts, like where we have blue color on the background, there we will apply blue color, light blue color basically to highlight. Similarly, where we have purple background, we'll apply mauve or purple color shade on those areas. Now, to highlight the hair, I'm applying lighter shade of green inside the hair coil. And I'm done with this painting. Hope this tutorial was helpful for you and you could learn something new from this video. Do let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and if you're recreating this painting, then don't forget to tag us on your post. See you in the next video. Bye bye.